கமலங்கள் கடிமலர் கமலங்கள்
மலர்ந்தன இவையோ
மலர்ந்தன இவையோ மலர்ந்தன இவையோ
கதிரவன் கனைக்கடல்
கதிரவன் கனைக்கடல் கதிரவன் கனைக்கடல்
முளைத்தனன் இவனோ
முளைத்தனன் இவனோ முளைத்தனன் இவனோ
துடி இடையார் சொரிகுழல்
துடியிடையார் சுரிகுழல் துடியிடையார் சுரிகுழல்
பிழிந்து உதறி
பிழிந்து உதறி பிழிந்து உதறி
துகிலுடுத்து ஏறினர்
துகிலுடித்து ஏறினர் துகிலுடித்து ஏறினர்
சூழ்புணல் அரங்கா
சூழ்புணல் அரங்கா சூழ்புணல் அரங்கா
தொடையொத்த துளவமும்
தொடையொத்த துளவமும் தொடையொத்த துளவமும்
கூடையும் பொலிந்து
கூடையும் பொலிந்து கூடையும் பொலிந்து
தோன்றிய தோள்
தோன்றிய தோள் தோன்றிய தோள்
தொண்டரடி பொடி என்னும்
தொண்டரடி பொடி என்னும் தொண்டரடி பொடி என்னும்
அடியனை அழியன் என்று
அடியனை அழியன் என்று அடியனை அழியன் என்று
அருளி உன் அடியார்க்கு
அருளி உன் அடியார்க்கு அருளி உன் அடியார்க்கு
ஆட்படுத்தாய்
ஆட்படுத்தாய் ஆட்படுத்தாய்
பள்ளி எழுந்தருளாயே
பள்ளி எழுந்தருளாயே பள்ளி எழுந்தருளாயே.
Good. Next devotee to chant line by line.
Yes. Nanda Harivallabi, please.
Ma'am, namaste ma'am.
Namaste. கடிமலர் கமலங்கள் மலர்ந்தன இவையோ
கடிமலர் கமலங்கள் மலர்ந்தன இவையோ கடிமலர் கமலங்கள் கலந்தன இவையோ
மலர்ந்தன இவையோ
மலர்ந்தன இவையோ மலர்ந்தன இவையோ
கதிரவன் கனைக்கடல் முளைத்தனன் இவனோ
Ma'am, can you tell again?
கதிரவன் கனைக்கடல் முளைத்தனன் இவனோ
கனைக்கடல் கனை
Do you have the PDF with you? Do you have the PDF, ma?
No, ma'am.
Do you have the Pasuram? Then it is difficult for you to chant line by line, no? கதிரவன் கனைக்கடல்
கதிரவன் கனைக்கடல் கதிரவன் கனைக்கடல்
முளைத்தனன் இவனோ
முளைத்தனன் இவனோ முளைத்தனன் இவையோ
இவனோ
இவனோ இவனோ
துடி இடையார் சொரிகுழல்
துடி இடையாய் சுரிகுழல் துரி இடையாய் சுரிகுழல் குழல்
பிழிந்துதறி
பிழிந்துதறி பிழிந்துதறி
துகிலுடுத்து ஏறினர்
துயிலுடுத்தேறினர் துயிலுடுத்தேறினர்
தூள்புணல் அரங்கா
தூள்புழல் அரங்கா தூள்புழல் அரங்கா
தொடையொத்த துளவமும்
தொடையட்ட துளவமும் தொடையட்ட துளவமும்
கூடையும் பொலிந்து
கூடையும் பொழிந்து கூடையும் பொழிந்து
இட்ஸ் நாட் பொழிந்து பொலிந்து தோன்றிய தோள்
தோன்றிய தோள் தோன்றிய தோள்
தொண்டரடி பொடி என்னும்
தொண்டரடி பொடி என்னும் தொண்டரடி பொடி என்னும்
அடியனை அழியன் என்று
அடியனை அடியன் என்று அடியனை அடியன் என்று
அழியன் என்று அருளி உன் அடியார்க்கு
அருளி உன் அடியார்க்கு அருளி உன் அடியார்க்கு
ஆட்படுத்தாய்
ஆட்படுத்தாய் ஆட்படுத்தாய்
பள்ளி எழுந்தருளாயே
பள்ளி எழுந்தருளாயே பள்ளி எழுந்தருளாயே.
We'll have one more devotee, but please accept if you have a PDF. We have to chant line by line.
Leela
Next
Satyam
devotee.
ji. Yes ji.
Namaste,
Leela
ma'am.
Satyam ji.
Namaste, ma'am.
Namaste. Do you
Are
have
you
a
having the
PDF? with
PDF,
you?
ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
proceed.
கடிமலர் கமலங்கள் மலர்ந்தன இவையோ.
கடிமலர் கமலங்கள் மறந்தனைவையோ கடிமலர் கமலங்கள் மறந்தனைவையோ.
மறந்தன is மறந்தன means forgetting. மலர்ந்தன blooming. மலர்ந்தன இவையோ.
மலர்ந்தனைவையோ கடிமலர் கமலங்கள் மலர்ந்தனைவையோ.
கதிரவன் கணைக்கடல் முளைத்தனன் இவனோ.
கதிரவன் கனை கடல் முளைத்தனன் இவனோ. கதிரவன் கனை கடல் முளைத்தனன் இவனோ.
துடி இடையார் சுரிகுழல் பிழிந்துதறி.
துடி இடையார் சுரி குழல் பிருந்துதரி. துடியுடையார் சுரி குழல் பிருந்துதரி.
துகிலுடுத்து ஏறினர் சூழ்புணல் அரங்கா.
துகிலுடுத்தேறினர் சூழ்புனலுங்கரங்கா. துளிடுத்தேறினர்
துகிலுடுத்து துகிலுடுத்து
துகிலுடுத்தேறினர் சுழ்புனலரங்கா. துகிலுடுத்தேறினர் சுழ்புனரங்கா.
சூழ்புணல் அரங்கா.
சூழ்புனலரங்கா.
தொடையொத்த துளவமும் கூடையும் பொலிந்து.
தோடைத்த துளவமும் கூடையும் பொலிந்து. தோடைத்த துளவமும் கூடையும் பொலிந்து.
தோன்றிய தோள் தொண்டரடி பொடியென்னும்.
தோன்றிய தோள் தொண்டரடிப்பொடி என்னும். தோன்றிய தோள் தொண்டரடிப்பொடி என்னும்.
அடியனை அழியன் என்று அருளி உன் அடியார்க்கு.
அடியனை அழியனென்னுருளி உன்னடியார்க்கு. அடியனை அழியனென்னுருளி உன்னடியார்க்கு.
என்று அருளி, they would have given you as one word, என்றருளி. என்றருளி உன் அடியார்க்கு. ஆட்படுத்தாய் பள்ளி எழுந்தருளாயே.
ஆள்படுத்தாய் பள்ளி எழுந்தருளாயே. ஆள்படுத்தாய் பள்ளி எழுந்தருளாயே.
Okay, ஆட்படுத்தாய். Okay.
ஆட்படுத்தாய்.
We will just see the brief meaning. Good. We will see the brief meaning of this pasuram. Here he is addressing as Soodpunal Aranga. All this pasuram we saw Arangathamma. Now in this pasuram, the Lord is being addressed as Soodpunal Aranga. Soodpunal is the place where it is covered by the, surrounded by the sacred waters of the river Kaveri. Soodpunal Aranga. Aranga is one who is sleeping at Srirangam. So Kadi Malar Kamalangal. Kadi means fragrance. Malar is flowers. Kadi Malar Kamalangal. Kamalangal is the lotus flowers. Kadi Malar Kamalangal Malarndane Vayu. So these lotus flowers have bloomed. When the lotus flower will bloom? When the sun is seeing the sun rays only, the lotus flowers bloom. Kadir, and it is a very beautiful analogy here. Like when the father's face blooms, seeing the return of the son. His son from somewhere else. He has gone abroad or he has gone somewhere outside the country, outside the city. When he returns, the father's face blooms. Similarly, the lotus flowers bloom seeing the sun, because the previous day the sun has set and now the sun has come out, or seeing the rays of the sun, the lotus flowers have bloomed. Kadimalar Kamalangal Malarndana Ivayo. Kadiravan Kanaikadal Mulaithanan Ivano. So Kadiravan is, in the first pasuram we saw Kadiravan means sun. Kadiravan Gunadisai Sigram. It is how he started the pasuram. So Kadiravan is the sun. Kadiravan Kanaikadal Mulaithanan Ivano. Kanaikadal is the ocean which makes the noise because of its waves. Kanaikadal. So you would have seen the sun when you go to Kanyakumari, Cape Comorin in the eastern end. You will see the sun getting arisen from the, like it is been arising from the ocean. So similarly, Kadiravan Kanaikadal Mulaithanan. So it has risen from the eastern side of the Udayagiri. It has come out. The sun has come out. Kadiravan, Kanekadal, Mulaithanan, Ivano. Mulaithanan is coming out. Tudi Idayar. Tudi is like there is an instrument known as Udukkai. It will have the two broad ends with a thin or sleek in the middle. It will be thin in the middle. So it is something like the waist, or I mean the hips of the waist of the women are so narrow. It is thin like that. Tudi, that is that instrument. Tudi Idayar. Surikural Purindadari. Surikural is the curly hairs. So after taking bath in the rivers of the Kaveri, so because they go early in the morning before the sun rises, and they take the bath in the river Kaveri, Tudi Idayar, Surikural Purindadari. They have squeezed the air and dried the air. Surikural Pirindu Udari. Then they are just drying their air. Tugil Udutti Erner. Tugil is the clothes. So they wear the clothes. Tugil Uduttu. Uduttu is wearing. Air means they have come out, they are climbing the steps of the river banks of Kaveri. Air Sulpunal Aranga. He is addressing the Lord Ranganatha. Now, after all this is about the nature. Todayotta Tulavamum. Todayotta means one which has been organized and which has been made in a systematic manner. Todayotta, in a proper manner. Tulavamum. Tulavam refers to the Tulasi leaves. So he makes the garland with the tulasi leaves. Kudayum polinde. Kudai is a basket, flower basket. Polinde is shining. So the symbolic representation of the Tondaradi Pudiyalvar, each one will have a like a, you can say, a badge or a mark for them. Is represented like this. So Tondaradi Pudiyalvar is always represented that he will have a flower basket on the shoulder with the garland of the Tulasi. He is identified like that only always. So he himself says to Lord Ranganatha that Todayotta Tulavamum Kudayum Polindi Tondriyatol means his shoulder is always getting shined by the basket of the flower basket and the garland of the Tulasi. Tondriyatol means one who has got such a shoulder, always having a flower basket. Tondar Adipudi Ennam. See, my name is Tondar Adipudi. That is Tondar Adipudi, as I told you in the previous pastram itself. It is Tondar means devotees, Adi is the feet, Podi is the dust. He considers himself equivalent to the dust of the dust at the feet of the devotees. Tondar Adipudiyennum Adiyanai. I am your servant. Adiyan means Adimai Pattiruthal. I am at the service of you always. Adiyanai. Aliyan means yes, he is eligible for this. You consider me that I am eligible for what? Aliyan Endra Aruli Un Adiyarku Atpaduthai. Consider me that I am eligible candidate to serve the Bhagavadas or serve your devotees always. Aliyan and Aruli Un Adiyarku Atpaduthai. Please put me into the service of the devotees, Bhagavadas of you. Atpaduthai Palli Elundarulaye. So please wake up from the divine sleep. See, in all the other pasarams, we saw that he is giving the indications of the daybreak, and he is also telling the Lord that who all have come to have his darshan. Now in the last pasaram he says he has not talked about any other celestial deities or whoever come to take have his darshan. So he only said, please open your eyes and bless me. And he has asked how to bless him, not to serve him also. He has requested him to make him an eligible candidate to serve his Bhagavadas. So it is always better, or it is always good to serve the Bhagavadas of the Lord, even serving the Lord himself. The Lord is pleased when you serve his devotees. This has been expressed in Thiruppavai Pasaram also, where Guruji has been telling this in the pasarams he has explained in the past days. So it is always one, you have to have the blessing to serve the Bhagavadas. Bhagavada Seshatvam, they say. Bhagavada Kaingaryam is much more important than Bhagavad Kaingaryam. That is what is Tondaradi Pudiyalvar is seeking from the Lord. So for that, to make me eligible, to bless me for that, please wake up from your divine sleep. This is the, and in all the pasarams of Nalayadeva Prabandham, if you see by the different alvars, the last pasaram, they will give their identity, who has sung these pasarams. So here also he identifies himself as, though his name is Vipranarayanan, he always identifies himself as Tondar Adipudi. I am the dust at the feet of the devotees. So that humbleness, shedding your ego, that ahankaram, mamakaram should not be there. When we are into the spiritual path, the first thing one has to learn is to shed the ego and seek the blessings of the Lord and feel happy doing kaingaryams for the happiness of the Lord himself and for his devotees. So let us also pray to Lord Ranganatha to bless us all with this divine service to serve the devotees of the Lord. Tondaradi Podiyalvar Thiruvadigale Sharanam. This is the last pasuram of Thiruppaliyezhuchi. So keep practicing. Namaste Guruji.
Namaste.
Blessed to hear the wonderful explanations of Thiruppavai.
Thank you. Same with Thiruppaliyezhuchi also. Thank you.
Namaskaram.
Namaste. Hari Om. Shuklam Bharataram Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye Lakshmi Natha Samarambam Natha Yamuna Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Shri Vishnu Chitta Kulanandana Kalpavallim Shri Rangaraja Harichandana Yogadrishyam Sakshat Shamam Karunaya Kamalamivannyam Godamananya Sharana Sharanam Prapadye. Om Namo Venkatesaya. My pranams everybody. Let's chant the two passages which children tested 17 and 18 slowly. Ambarame Tannire Shore Aranchayum Yemperuman Nanda Gopala Yezhindirai Kumbanarkellam Kolunde Kulavilake Yemperumatti Yashoda Arivurai Ambara Moodaruthu Ongi Ulakalanda Umbar Komane Uranga Yezhindirai Shambor Kadaladi Selva Baladeva Umbiyum Niyum Urangelo Rempavai உந்து மதகளிற்றன் ஓடாத தோல்வலியன் நந்தகோபாலன் மருமகளே நப்பின்னாய் கந்தம் கமழும் குழலி கடைத்திரவாய் வந்தெங்கும் கோழி அழைத்தனகான் மாதவி பந்தல் மேல் பல்கால் குயிலினங்கள் கூவினகான் பந்தார் விரலி உன் மைத்துனன் பேர்பாட செந்தாமரை கையால் சீரார் வளைவொலிப்ப வந்து திரவாய் மகிழ்ந்தேலோ ரெம்பாவாய். Let's move on to pastor number 19. First volunteer, please.
Harish, please.
Om Namo Narayana.
Om Namo Narayana. Kuttu Vilakeriya.
Kuttu Vilakeriya. Kuttu Vilakeriya.
Kottukkal Kattil Mel.
Kottukkal Kattil Mel. Kottukkal Kattil Mel.
Mettendra Pancha.
Mettendra Pancha. Mettendra Pancha.
Sayanathin Meleri.
Sayanathil Meleri. Sayanathil Meleri.
Sayanathin in Sayanathin Meleri.
Sayanathil Meleri. Sayanathil Meleri.
Kottalar Punkulal.
Kottalar Pungulal. Kottalar Pungulal.
Nappinai Kungai Mel.
Nappinai Kungai Mel. Nappinai Kungai Mel.
Vaittu Kidanda.
Vaittu Kidanda. Vaittu Kidanda.
Malar Marbha Vaitiravai.
Malar Marba Vaitiravai. Malar Marba Vaitiravai.
Maitadang Kandinai.
Maitadam Kanninai. Maitadam Kanninai.
Nivun Manalanai.
நீ உன் மணாளனை. நீ உன் மணாளனை.
எத்தனை போதும் எத்தனை போதும் எத்தனை போதும்
எத்தனை போதும் எத்தனை போதும்
துயிலழ ஒட்டாய் காண்.
துயில் எழ ஒட்டாய் காண். துயில் எழ ஒட்டாய் காண்.
எத்தனை ஏலும்
எத்தனை ஏலும் எத்தனை ஏலும்
பிரிவாற்ற கில்லாயால்
பிரிவாற்றுகில்லாயால் பிரிவாற்றுகில்லாயால்
தத்துவமன்று
தத்துவமன்று தத்துவமன்று
தகவேலோர் எம்பாவாய்.
தகவேலோர் எம்பாவாய். தகவேலோர் எம்பாவாய்.
Thank you. Next person.
Akshavi, please. Akshavi, yes. Akshavi, yes, please.
Namaste Guruji.
Namaste. Kuttu Vilakeriya.
குத்து விளக்கெரிய குத்து விளக்கெரிய
கோட்டுக்கால் கட்டில் மேல்
கோட்டுக்கால் கட்டில் மேல் கோட்டுக்கால் கட்டில் மேல்
மெத்தென்ற பஞ்ச
மெத்தென்ற பஞ்ச மெத்தென்ற பஞ்ச
சயனத்தின் மேலேறி
சயனத்தின் மேலேறி சயனத்தின் மேலேறி
கொத்தலர் பூங்குழல்
கொத்தலர் பூங்குழல் கொத்தலர் பூங்குழல்
நப்பின்னை கொங்கை மேல்
நப்பின்னை கொங்கை மேல் நப்பின்னை கொங்கை மேல்
வைத்து கிடந்த
வைத்து கிடந்த வைத்து கிடந்த
மலர் மார்பா வாய்திரவாய்
மலர் மார்பா வாய்த்திரவாய் மலர் மார்பா வாய்த்திரவாய்
மைத்தடங்கண்ணினாய்
மைத்தடங்கண்ணினாய் மைத்தடங்கண்ணினாய்
நீ உன் மணாளனை
நீ உன் மணாளனை நீ உன் மணாளனை
எத்தனை போதும்
எத்தனை போதும் எத்தனை போதும்
துயிலெழ ஒட்டாய் காண்
துயிலெழ ஒட்டாய் காண் துயிலெழ ஒட்டாய் காண்
துயில் எழ ஒட்டாய் காண்
துயில் எழ ஒட்டாய் காண் துயில் எழ ஒட்டாய் காண்
எத்தனை ஏலும்
எத்தனை ஏலும் எத்தனை ஏலும்
பிரிவாற்ற கில்லாயால்
பிரிவாற்ற கில்லாயால் பிரிவாற்ற கில்லாயால்
தத்துவமன்று
தத்துவம் அன்று தத்துவம் அன்று
தகவேலோர் எம்பாவாய்
தகவேலோர் எம்பாவாய் தகவேலோர் எம்பாவாய்.
Thank you. Next person.
Sumati ji, please. Sumati ji. Please unmute.
Namaste, Guruji.
Namaste. Let's do line the line. குத்து விளக்கெரிய கோட்டுக்கால் கட்டில் மேல்
குத்து விளக்கெரிய கோட்டுக்கால் கட்டில் மேல் குத்து விளக்கெரிய கோட்டுக்கால் கட்டில் மேல்
மெத்தென்ற பஞ்சசயனத்தின் மேலேறி
மெத்தென்ற பஞ்சசயனத்தின் மேலேறி மெத்தென்ற பஞ்சசயனத்தின் மேலேறி
கொத்தலர் பூங்குழல் நப்பின்னை கொங்கை மேல்
கொத்தலர் பூங்குழல் நப்பின்னை கொங்கை மேல் கொத்தலர் பூங்குழல் நப்பின்னை கொங்கை மேல்
வைத்து கிடந்த மலர் மார்பா வாய்திரவாய்
வைத்து கிடந்த மலர் மார்பா வாய்திரவாய் வைத்து கிடந்த மலர் மார்பா வாய்திரவாய்
மைத்தடங்கண்ணினாய் நீ உன் மணாளனை
மைத்தடங்கண்ணினாய் நீ உன் மணாளனை மைத்தடங்கண்ணினாய் நீ உன் மணாளனை
எத்தனை போதும் துயிலெழ ஒட்டாய் காண்
எத்தனை போதும் துயிலெழ ஒட்டாய் காண் எத்தனை போதும் துயிலெழ ஒட்டாய் காண்
எத்தனை ஏலும் பிரிவாற்ற கில்லாயால்
எத்தனை ஏலும் பிரிவாற்ற கில்லாயால் எத்தனை ஏலும் பிரிவாற்ற இல்லாயால்
தத்துவமன்று தகவேலோர் எம்பாவாய்
தத்துவமன்று தகவேலோர் எம்பாவாய் தத்துவமன்று தகவேலோர் எம்பாவாய். ஓம் நமோ நாராயண.
Namaste. So let's see the meaning of this pastram. In the previous pastram, she was waking up Napinai Pirati. Now she is waking up both Peruman as well as Pirati. So Kuttu Vilakariya Kottukal Kattil Me Methenda Panja Sayanathin Meleri. Kuttu Vilakariya, that means the lamps are being lit and therefore it is the lamps are giving that light. Kuttu Vilakariya Kottukal Kattil Me. Kattil means that cot. Now the cot has got Kottukal, that means it has got ivory. The four legs of this cot are made up of the ivory, and therefore there is this Kottukal Kattil Me Methendra Pancha Sayanathin. That means it is very soft. soft, this cotton, panchi. That means he has got this mattress which is very soft, made up of cotton, and therefore he Sainathim is got up into that bed, got into that mattress. Kottala Pongulal Nappinai Kongaine Vaithu Kidanda Malar Marba. He's addressing Bhagavan directly, Malar Marba. That means he has got this, this garlands on his chest, and therefore it's called as Malar Marba. Other meaning of Malar Marba is his heart is so soft, like the flowers. Flowers are very soft, the petals are like Bhagavan is also very soft towards his devotees. Therefore he is addressed as Malar Marba. So what is he doing? He's sleeping on the bosom of Nappinai Pirati. So Kottu Alar Poonkulal. That means he has got bunches. Kottu means bunches of flowers on a beautiful, this dresses. We already saw that. Gandham Kamadam Kurali Kadaitra in the previous pasaram. So that means he has been wearing that flowers so often. That means that the dresses have also become so, the fragrant. So she's wearing, she's having this, Kottala, that is bunches of flowers on her dresses. Kottala Poonkulal. Nappinai Piratis, Konkai along the bosom of this Nappinai Pirati. Bhagavan is Vaithu Kidanda Malar. So that means he is sleeping. He said on this, this Nappinai Pirati's bosom. That's what he's doing. Malar Marba, Vaitara, please open your mouth and start talking to us or bless us. So that's what he's addressing the Bhagavan. Simultaneously, he's addressing the Pirati also. He's saying, Maitadang Kandinat. Mai means that coloring. Tadang Kandinat, that means he has got very broad eyes. The eyes are the coloring has been applied on her eyes. So, Maitharan Kandinai, Neevan Manalane, that means your husband. Manalan means husband, your husband. Yattane Podum Tuilada, you will not ever wake up your husband at all. They are accusing Nappinai Pirati, saying that you will never, wake up your husband. Why? Because Yattane Podum Tuilada Ottaikan. That means she doesn't want to brook even a little bit of separation from her husband. That means she cannot bear even a slightest, even a few seconds separation from the Bhagavan. That's why, this Nammalvar says in this, when he's doing the Sharanagati to Thiruvenkatam, say, Agaligille Niraimentu Alarmel Mangivar. That means even for a split second, the Alarmel Mangaitayar doesn't want to be away from him. That's why she's always residing in his chest. So wherever Bhagavan goes, she will always be there with him. So similarly, they are saying that, because you are so much attached to Krishna, Nappinai Pirati, you don't want to break the separation even for a few seconds from him. So when he comes and then starts talking to us, you don't want even that kind of a separation from him. Or maybe because she has played with him until the last night and therefore he's just sleeping. So she doesn't want to wake up Bhagavan because just started sleeping. So Etanayal Privata Killaya Tattvamantra. That means this is not befitting of Tattvamantra. The Pirati Tattvam is always joining the Jivatma with Paramatma. That is the Pirati Tattvam. So that's why this the Pranavakara mantra. We'll talk about it maybe after the next pasaram. Pranavakara indicates that the Pirati is the person who is joining the Jivatma with Paramatma. So that you are the person who is supposed to join us with Paramatma. But on the contrary, you're doing the reverse. You are separating Bhagavan from us. So that means you are not allowing Bhagavan to come and meet with us. So that's what it is. Tattva mantra. It is not befitting of you because you are Pirati. You should have compassion on all of us, and therefore you should take all of us to allow us to meet him. That you are not doing that, and therefore you are not doing what is required of you to do and what is being talked of about you, and therefore Tattva mantra Tagavel. It is not befitting of you. That's what this Andal is telling this one. So this pasaram, Purva Acharya says it is the second portion of the Dvaya mantra. Dvaya mantra is one of the important rahasyams of this Sri Vaishnava Siddhantam. The second mantra, the Dvaya mantra is Sriman Narayana Charano Sharanam Prapadye Srimate Narayanaye Namaha. That means I am surrendering at the holy feet of Sriman Narayana. Sriman Narayana Charano. Charano means his holy feet. Sharanam Prapadye. I am taking shelter under him. Sharanam Prapadye. I am taking shelter under him. Srimate Narayana. Srimate means Srimati is Shriman refers to the Mahalakshmi. Narayan. So always we do in Vaishnava Siddhantam, we always do Namaskarams or do Saranagati along with Mahalakshmi as well as Mahal. Both of them must be there. It's not, we don't separate one from the other. If you look at the Srimad Ramayanam, each one of them say that the two characters wanted one separate from the other, and they got completely lost. Shurpanaka wanted Rama away from Sita, and therefore he what happened to Shurpanaka. Similarly, Ravana wanted Sita without Sriman Narayana and Rama, and therefore what happened to him. So therefore, in Vaishnava Siddhanta, we always attach importance to both of them. That is Dvayam, Mithuna Dvayam. That is Sriman Narayana Charano Sharanam. So that is what is being talked of in this pasaram. That is, they are praying to both Nappinai Pirati as well as to Krishna Paramatma. Please come and bless us out. That's what is being mentioned in this pasaram. Let's move on to the next pasaram, pasaram number 20. First volunteer.
Sukanti ji, please. Sukanti ji.
Om Namo Narayana.
Om Namo Narayana. முப்பத்து மூவர்
முப்பத்து மூவர்
அமரர்க்கு முன் சென்று
அமரர்க்கு முன் சென்று
கப்பம் தவிர்க்கும் கலியே துயிலழாய் செப்பம் உடையாய் திரளுடையாய் செற்றார்க்கு வெப்பம் கொடுக்கும் விமலா துயிலழாய் செப்பன மென்முலை செவ்வாய் சிறுமருங்குல் நப்பின்னை நங்காய் திருவே துயிலழாய் உக்கமும் தட்டொழியும் தந்துன் மணாளனை இப்போதே எம்மை நீராட்டேலோர் எம்பாவாய். Thank you. Next person.
Sobha Rani ji, please. Unmute.
Namo Narayana.
முப்பத்து மூவர் அமரர்க்கு முன் சென்று கப்பம் தவிர்க்கும் கலியே துயிலழாய் செப்பமுடையாய் திரளுடையாய் செற்றார்க்கு வெப்பம் கொடுக்கும் விமலா துயிலழாய் செப்பன மென்முலை செவ்வாய் சிறுமருங்குல் நப்பின்னை நங்காய் திருவே துயிலழாய் உக்கமும் தட்டொழியும் தந்துன் மணாளனை இப்போதே எம்மை நீராட்டேலோர் எம்பாவாய். Thank you. Next person.
Selvi Mani ji, please. Selvi Mani. Please.
Namaskaram Guruji.
Namaste. Let's do the full pass for line by line. முப்பத்து மூவர் அமரர்க்கு முன் சென்று கப்பம் தவிர்க்கும் கலியே துயிலழாய் Sheppamudayai Thiraludayai.
செப்பம் உடையாய் திரளுடையாய் செப்பம் உடையாய் திரளுடையாய்
செற்றார்க்கு வெப்பம் கொடுக்கும் விமலா துயிலழாய்.
செற்றார்க்கு வெப்பம் கொடுக்கும் விமலா துயிலழாய் செற்றார்க்கு வெப்பம் கொடுக்கும் விமலா துயிலழாய்.
செப்பன மென்முலை செவ்வாய் சிறுமருங்குல்.
செப்பன மெல்நுலை செவ்வாய் சிறுமருங்குல் செப்பன மெல்நுலை செவ்வாய் சிறுமருங்குல்.
நப்பின்னை நங்காய் திருவே துயிலழாய்.
நப்பின்னை நங்காய் திருவே துயிலழாய் நப்பின்னை நங்காய் திருவே துயிலழாய்.
உக்கமும் தட்டொளியும் தந்துன் மணாளனை.
உக்கமும் தட்டொளியும் தந்துன் மணாளனை உக்கமும் தட்டொளியும் மந்துன் மணாளனை.
இப்போதே எம்மை நீராட்டேலோர் எம்பாவாய்.
இப்போதே எம்மை நீராட்டேலோர் எம்பாவாய் இப்போதே எம்மை நீராட்டேலோர் எம்பாவாய்.
Thank you. So let's see the meaning of this pasaram. Here again she is addressing both Bhagavan as well as Pirati. Muppattu moovar amararkku munchendru kappam tavirkum kaliye. Muppattu moovar, the 33 devatas, that is the eight Ashtavasukal, that is Vasukal, 11 these Rekadasa Rudra, and then Dvadasa Aditya. That means 12 Adityas, 11 Rudras, 12 plus 11, 13, 23, plus 8 Ashtavasus, 31. Then 2 Ashwini Kumaras, so 33. So these are the 33 devatas. Muppattu moovar amarar means the devatas. Munchendra, that means even kappam. Kappam is, this the Tamil, we have this grammar called gampam. Gampam is that im has become pa, that is poli, that is a one letter substituting for the other. Gampam means tremors. Bhu gampam, we say, bhu gampam. Bhu means earth tremors. So gampam, that means all the tremors, even before they get into a problem, he goes there in the front and then removes all their, the tremors and then protects them. If you take the Indra when his land was taken and when his kingdom was taken away by this Mahabali, Bhagavan went as Vamana Avatar and got back his kingdom. Similarly, when this Narakasura took away some of the properties of Indra, Bhagavan goes there, kills Narakasura and gets back the property. So Bhagavan goes always to help these Amaras, the Devatas, and therefore he's saying Muppattu moovar amararkku munchendru. He goes in front of them and then removes all their problems and tremors. Kappam tavirkum kaliye, the very heroic person. So he's the person who can fight in the battle on behalf of the Devatas, and therefore he's a heroic person. Oh kaliye tuilara, please get up. Sheppamudaya means you have got this great, this the beautiful person. Sheppamudaya, that means he has got a beautiful person. Thiraludaya, that means you have got the skills. You got the skills as well as the valorousness to fight in the battle. Thiraludaya. Chettarku veppam kodukkum vimala. Chettar means his enemies. Veppam, that means he is able to torment or give heat to his enemies. That means he keeps always enemies under the check. And therefore, Chettarku veppam kodukkum vimala. Malam means dirt. Vimala means one is vigataha malaha, yeah. Vimala, that means one is without, the dirt. That's what it is. In fact, in Amalan Adipiran, the Thiruppavai talks about 4 things. Amalan, Vimalan, Nimalan, Ninmalan. So he talks about 4 things. So he talks about Vimala. Vimala means one is without any dirt. That means absolutely pure. He is called as Vimala. Tuilara, please get up. So Bhagavan is addressed. Now she's talking towards, looking towards Nappinai Devi, and therefore she is addressing Nappinai Devi. Sheppena menmulai, Shevvai, Shirumarungul. Sheppena menmulai, she got very soft bosom. Sheppena menmulai. Shevvai means very reddish, the lips are reddish like coral. So Shevvai, Shirumarungul. So your your waist is very slender. That's why they call it Kodi Idaya. That means the waist of the person should be slender, both for the male and the female, more so for the female, and therefore she's saying Shirumarungul. That means very, that's why Hemalate. We saw that in Porkodiya. Himagiritani Hemalate. That's one of the songs you find that. So Hemalate means one has got very, this slender waist like a gold. That's what it is. So Sirumarungul means very slender waist. So she's talking the beauty of Nappinai Nanga. He has got a very soft bosom, has got this beautiful coral-like lips, and then this very slender waist, Sirumarungul. Nappinai Nangai. Oh, the Nangai is, we already saw that, Purnatum, complete in herself, Mahalakshmi, the Tayar, and therefore a lady who is complete in herself, Nappinai Nangai. Thiruve. She is also Mahalakshmi Tayar also. The Mahalakshmi Tayar only manifests as this Ashtalakshmi, Adilakshmi, Vidyalakshmi, Saubhagyalakshmi, Santanalakshmi, Dhanyalakshmi, Veeralakshmi, Dhanalakshmi, Gajalakshmi, Mahalakshmi. So Adilakshmi Tayar herself was manifested as Nappinai Pirati, and therefore is called as Thiruve. Please get up. Oh, Nappinai Devi, you also get up, and then Bhagavan, you also get up. What should you do after you get up? Vukkamum Tattoliyum Tandu. So please give us this Vukkam. Vukkam means this, this hand fan. This when the Bhagavan, they do this Alabatta Kainkariam, like Tirukachinambikal was doing this Alabatta Kainkariam for Kanchi Varadaraja Perumal. So he used to, because our Kanchi Varadaraja Perumal came from that, this Agni, when Brahma performed this this Yagam. So he came out of that, and therefore he was always hot, and therefore he has to not to cool him. This Tirukachinambikal used this Alabatta Kainkariam. So give us this, hand fan for us to do the Kainkariam to Bhagavan. Tattoliyam, Oli Tattoliyam means Oli Tattu. Oli Tattu means this, this this mirror. So please give us this mirror also. Why is Shodasa Upacharam? One of the Upacharam is to show the mirror in front of the Bhagavan. Even today, when you look at, when this Nambermal comes out from his Asthanam for Thiruvedi Purapade, there will be outside you can find a mirror which will be closed. When Bhagavan comes, it will be open, and he sees himself whether he's properly attired or not when he's going out for his Thiruvedi Purapade. So that with the Volik that means that mirror is also for doing Kainkariam to Bhagavan. So both these things are, we talked about this, the Rajarashmi madam mentioned about, this the Tondaredi Padu are asking for Kainkariam to be done. So they are asking this is Samagram, that is the material required for performing this Kainkariam. To do this Alabatta Kainkariam, I'll also show the mirror in front of the Bhagavan. Ukkamum Tattoliyum Tandu Un Manalane. Not only these two, you give your husband also to us. Any dhanam can be done, but then they are asking Bhagavan also to be given to them. So Tandu Un Manalane Ippode. Just give us all. The Bhagavan should come to us immediately. That's what we want, because we are all longing for meeting Bhagavan. For what? Yammai Neera Tailor Embavai. So we want to have the Bhagavad Anubhav. So we want to enjoy the company of the Bhagavan, and therefore Neera Tailor means, this taking bath. But in this case, they already taken bath, and that's what she said in the passage number 16, saying that Tuyo Maya Vandanam. But in this case, the Neeratam means one or two things. One is, when they experience the Anubhav of Bhagavan, the body will start perspiring and sweating. That is one Neerat. That's one way of looking at it. When Bhagavan's Kataksham comes, all our sapam, that means all our sins and everything. Why do we take bath? We want to remove all the impurities on the body. Similarly, they want to remove all the impurities in the form of shapam. Subsequently, in the 22nd passage, he is going to talk about Engelbe Shapam Idindelo Empawe. That means all the the sapams, all the bad things in us will completely get vanished when Bhagavan has this Kataksham on us. Kata means completely burning of. Aksham means eyes. When the Bhagavan sees us, all our sins and all our the dushkarmas get completely burnt off, and therefore we become completely pure. So therefore, Ippode Yammai Neera Tailor Embavai. That's what she's requesting. Now, if you look at the Pasaram from 17, 18, 19, and 20, the first 17th Pasaram starts with Ambarame. The first letter is A. The second Pasaram, the 18th Pasaram is Undu Madagalichan, A, U. The third part, the 19th Pasaram, Ku. Okay, Ik plus U. So U is again repeated there. And then in this Pasaram 20th, you find Muppat more Yim. A, U, and Im makes the Pranava Aksharam. Pranava, if you split the Pranava Aksharam, Ekaksharam only, that is, if you split into three, it is Akaram, Ukaram, and Makaram. So Akaram, Ukaram, and Makaram. These are the three things. So Andal is referring to the Pranavakaram in this one. What is the meaning of this Pranavakaram? The inner meaning of this Pranavakaram is Akaram represents Bhagavan. Bhagavan says Aksharana Makaroham. That's what he says in Gita. Ukaram refers to the Tayar, the Pirati Mahalakshmi Tayar, and then Makaram reference the Jivatma. So that means Im. When you say pronounce Im, you can't pronounce without closing your lips. Im, no. So that means it talks about the Martyam. That means it is it is talking the Jivatma's perishability. Whereas Akaram is Aksharam. That means Bhagavan is never perishable, it is imperishable. So it is the Tayar, Mahalakshmi Tayar, who is able to bring about this the unity between the bringing the Jivatma at the holy feet of the Bhagavan, and then requesting Bhagavan to bless the devotee, at the same time requesting the Jivatma to fall at the feet and take shelter under him. So that is what is one of the inner meanings of this Pranavakaram. That is what Andal is also referring to this three Pasaram, because always when you do the Sharanagati, always do along with the Pirati. As I told you, even Nammalvar he does along with the when he does the Thiruvenkadaman, he talks along with the Alarmail Mangatayar, along with Bhagavan. So that's why the Dvaya Mantram says Sriman Narayana Charano Sharanam Prabhu. That means we take the whole shelter and the holy feet of Bhagavan along with the Tayar. So that is what you can see the implication of this Akaram, Ukaram, and Makaram. Not only Andal, several other Alvas. If you look at this Nammalva's first Thiruvaimozhi, it is also, but in a different order. It says, Uyarvara Uyarnalam Udayavan Yavan Yavan, starts with U. Mayarvara Madinalam Marulin, it's him. Ayarvara Mamarat. So that means U, Ma, and A. That's what it is there. So U, Ma, and A, that is also another. It is put in a different order because he thought that this pranava cannot be directly talked about. Therefore, he put the order in a different manner. So U, Ma, and him. Even if you take Amalanadiviran, which was composed by Thirupanalvar, Thirupanalvar was the person who composed just 10 pasurams and was so pleased with Bhagavan, and therefore he got merged into Sriranganathan. So that he also talks with the first letter is Amalanadiviran A, Ullathil Vugandane, that is Vu. Then the third person, Mandipai Vengadam. So, Ma. So, he has also talked about that. So, Alvas have, indirectly talked about several things in this one. These are some of the things which are found in this, Thiruppavai also. And unless the Acharyas point out this, we cannot understand all these things. But we are all grateful to Acharyas for having pointed out all the inner meanings of these, various Divya Prabandham. Srimati Vishnu Chittarya Manonandana Hetave Nandanandana Nandai Godai Nityamanu. Sarvam Sri Krishna Atmanastu Krishna 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 Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for the wonderful recitation of pastimes and explanation. Can we conclude the session with the ending prayer? Arunaji?
Namaskaram, Guruji. Thank you so much. Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varanane Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varanane Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varanane Shri Rama Nama Varanana Om Namayiti Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Namaskaram, Guruji.
Namaste, thank you. Dhanyavad, dhanyavad.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you, devotees.